What's going on? It's Connor Hansen. It's time for the BenchWarmer podcast on Wednesday, November 11th, 2020. What's going on? How are y'all? Listen, I'm going to figure out how to do this thing. And if this already bores you, just hit the stop button. Anyways, moving forward. This podcast is really whatever the fuck I want to talk about. You know? I don't know. I'm just going to ramble about shit I want to talk about. You know, this is my first official podcast. Pretty exciting. You know, speaking of exciting, all right, I got something exciting to talk about. How about those Las Vegas Raiders? Huh? They beat the LA Chargers 31-26. The Chargers, you know, they're losing some close ones. 2-6, the funnest 2-6 team you're ever going to watch, by the way. The way the game ended reminded me of the 2016 Raiders, you know? Like when they beat the Saints. And let me tell you, Derek Carr can throw a fucking pigskin. He also wasn't afraid to go outside the pocket, and it was fucking awesome to watch. It's just fucking awesome. It's so hard not to have a fucking heart attack while watching the Chargers, you know? They always give you hope and then throw it right down a fucking drain. I was actually talking to a buddy of mine about the Chargers, and he was saying that, like, week in and week out, it's the same damn thing for the Chargers. And I immediately said, that's not true. They always find new ways to lose right at the end. But this one was actually pretty good. They fooled me. And into thinking they won until the very last second. It was fucking ridiculous. You know, if the Chargers had some decent offense and defense, they'd be doing all right. What's his name? Fucking Herbert. Jason Herbert or something. Whatever his name is. And what about Tyrod Taylor? He got his fucking lung punctured by a trainer. How the fuck does that ever happen? No way Taylor's going to get his job back. Anyways, I don't know. Let's pull up the team standings for the week, huh? How about that? Let's see. Stat leader, NHL news, NFL standings. All right. The Seattle Seahawks, 6-2 at the top of the NFC West. Cardinals, 5-3. Rams, 5-3. The Niners, 4-5. Philly, 3-4-1. Leading possibly the most fucking embarrassing division that I've ever seen in years. Hard to beat that, folks. Really hard. All right, let's see. The Washington football team, 2-6. The Cowboys, 2-7. Giants, 2-7. Unbelievable. It's amazing somebody's still going to win that division and still make it to the playoffs. All right. Saints, 6-2. The Bucks, 6-3. Falcons, 3-6. Panthers, 3-6. Packers, 6-2. Bears, 5-4. The Vikings, 3-5. Detroit, 3-5. Titans, 6-2. Colts, 5-3. Titans, 2-6. The Jags, with that guy, the mullet, gotta respect that. 1-7. The Pittsburgh Steelers, 8-0, the only undefeated team left. The Ravens, 6-2. Browns, 5-3. How fucking exciting are the Cleveland Browns, huh? They got that stud at QB. What's his name? Baker Mayfield. Baker. Pretty cool to watch him. Getting, you know, it's pretty cool to watch him get on the same page as Odell Beckham.
Connor, just read the fucking thing.
Okay, here we go. Bengals, 2-5. The defending champions, the Chiefs, 8-1. Raiders, 5-3. Denver, 3-5. The Chargers, 2-6. The Bills, 7-2. Miami, 5-3. Patriots, 3-5. And last but not least, the fucking Jets, 0-9. Oh, Jesus. How the fuck isn't Adam Gasse fired yet? He's such a waste of fucking time, you know? I don't think any coach in the world was more excited for the pandemic than this fucking bum. I have no evidence of this, but, you know, hear me out. I firmly believe that Adam Gasse gave himself the Rona so he can quarantine within quarantine, you know? Studying tape until his eyeballs droop into his beard and sleeping in a fucking cardboard box for 30 minutes a night. I mean, really, dude. I've never seen a coach who works this hard to be this fucking terrible. Even Josh Gruden is astonished. Then he bags on Sam Darnold for expressing how he felt during the fucking game. He bagged on this fucking dude after losing 33-0. And you're bagging on this fucking guy because he expressed his humanity for a grand total of 2 seconds. Unfucking believable. Bill Belichick took deliberate penalties just to send your delusional asshat home faster. Like, imagine losing like that and believing your quarterback's moment of honesty was the only thing that made you look bad. It's unbelievable how heartless this fucking dude is, you know? Speaking of hearts, segue. Watched this video the other day of a fucking helicopter crash on top of the hospital. It was carrying a transplant heart, right? Then, the rescue team fucking finds the heart after rescuing everybody. And I'm like, oh, Jesus. You know? Does the 30-second rule apply of organs? Then he hands the heart over to a doctor. And as this dope is walking away, he slips on this metal plate. And I swear to God, this is one of the most brutal flops I've ever seen. You can't make that shit up. What did Adam Sandler say? What was the movie? You blew it! Yeah, that one. You know, anyways, you know what this reminds me of? Have you guys ever watched a show? It's called One Tree Hill. There was a scene where this dude's waiting to get a heart transplant, right? And a doctor runs in and trips over a leash attached to this dog. And this dude on the couch that was holding the dog, right, could not give a single fuck. He held that leash on purpose, you know? I don't know. Then the guy on the couch lets go of the dog leash after the heart's on the ground, looking like a juicy-ass steak for this mutt. And then the thing jumps onto the heart and eats the whole thing in 3 fucking bites and walks away like nothing happened.
Connor, what the fuck are you talking about?
I don't even know. All right, what else did I do this week? Oh yeah, did anyone else watch the Dana White's Contender Series last night? I'll basically break it down for you. Basically, it was Brazil versus the world. And I think Brazil proved, you know, you want to be in a fucking cage / be in the missionary position with another person for 15 minutes? You think you're going to get up? It ain't fucking happening. Anyways, there's this one chick from Brazil, and she was 8-1. And she fought this chick that she was like 8-7. So I'm like, what the fuck? She's going to destroy her. This is going to be over in the first round. And whatever, they start going at it, you know, giving it back and forth. The short chick was taking it, giving it back, you know. The short chick was throwing these wild calf kicks. And I was just sitting there thinking, how the fuck do you kick someone in the shin and it doesn't hurt you too, you know? Anyways, then all of a sudden, the Brazilian chick just starts running at her. And the short chick steps back and misses an overhand right while dropping her hands. And this fucking Brazilian lady came over the shoulder with a left hook. Then as the short chick took it, she looked over to her left, right? She gets fucking bopped with her right hook. And just shuts this chick's hard drive off. She just fucking pop. She went down 5 flights of fucking stairs, you know. And then, so, you know, good for her. And there was another Brazilian guy, I think it was the main event, with the Polish guy with the fucking mullet and the goatee that looks like Brad Pitt's in 2010, you know? That dude got fucking robbed. I don't know what the hell that was all about. Anyways, I think that's the end of the podcast. I think that went well. I don't really have much else to talk about. Anyways, I appreciate you guys tuning in. This weekend, Paul Felder taking on Rafael Dos Anjos, and that's a good fight. It's a really, really good fight. So I'll catch that, and I'll give you guys a roundup next week. Anyways, have a great week, and I'll talk to you on Wednesday.